What if the security feature that's supposed to protect your PC is actually the thing putting it at risk? Because AMD just confirmed new vulnerabilities affecting TPM 2.0. And here's the surprising part. This isn't only an AMD problem. Intel systems are affected too. So if you're using a modern Windows PC, there's a chance your system could need an important security update. And that's only the first story. We're also getting new information about AMD's next generation GPUs that could completely change how future Radeon cards are designed. And at the same time, GPU prices are starting to move in the wrong direction again. So let's get into it. First, AMD has confirmed security vulnerabilities connected to TPM 2.0 reference code. If TPM sounds familiar, there's a reason. TPM became much more important after Microsoft made it a major requirement for Windows 11. Its job is basically to protect important security information inside your computer. That can include encryption data, security keys, and other trusted system information. But researchers discovered vulnerabilities in TPM-related code that could potentially expose sensitive information under certain conditions. And AMD has now confirmed that its firmware TPM implementation is affected across a huge number of processors. That includes multiple generations of Ryzen desktop CPUs, Ryzen mobile chips, Threadripper processors, and even some server products. That already sounds huge. But then, Intel confirmed that many of its own platforms are affected as well. So we are potentially talking about a massive number of PCs. Now before you panic, there's some good news. Mitigations are already available for many affected systems, but you may need a BIOS or firmware update to actually get them. So if you haven't updated your BIOS in months, or maybe even years, this is probably a good time to check. Go to your motherboard manufacturer's website, find your exact motherboard model, then compare your current BIOS version with the newest available version. Laptop and pre-built users should check the support page from their system's manufacturer instead. And while AMD is fixing security problems on current hardware, we're also getting some very interesting clues about what the company is planning next. Because AMD's future Radeon GPUs could look very different from what we have today. For years, one of AMD's biggest GPU technologies has been Infinity Cache. The basic idea is simple. Instead of constantly going all the way out to the graphics memory, the GPU can keep frequently used data closer to the chip. That can improve efficiency and help reduce memory bandwidth pressure. But now, AMD appears to be changing that strategy. Newer AMD architectures are moving toward much larger shared L2 cache designs. And that could be a very important change, because a bigger and more efficient L2 cache can potentially reduce latency, reduce unnecessary memory access, and improve power efficiency. And AMD is already using this kind of design in its newer compute-focused GPUs. That's where things get interesting. Because leaks suggest similar technology could eventually appear inside future gaming GPUs as well, and this fits perfectly with AMD's bigger plan. The company has been moving toward bringing its gaming and compute GPU technologies closer together. That means technology developed for massive AI and data center GPUs could eventually benefit Radeon gaming cards too. Instead of maintaining completely separate architectures, AMD could build one more unified design and then scale it for different products. Gaming, AI, workstations, servers, all using more of the same underlying technology. If AMD can pull this off, future Radeon GPUs could become much more competitive. Not just in traditional gaming performance, but also in efficiency, AI workloads, and professional applications. And that could make the next generation of AMD graphics cards one of the company's most important launches in years. But there's one problem. Buying a GPU right now is starting to get more expensive again. And that's the third big story. Graphics card prices are showing signs of increasing across several markets, and some popular models are already selling noticeably above the prices buyers originally expected. That's especially bad news for mid-range GPUs. Because this is where most gamers actually shop. A $1,500 graphics card being expensive is one thing. Most people were never buying it anyway. But when a $400 or $500 graphics card suddenly becomes much more expensive, that affects a much larger number of PC gamers. And there are several reasons this can happen. Memory costs, manufacturing costs, supply problems, distributors, board partners, regional demand, and retailer markups. All of these costs eventually reach the customer. But there's something important to understand. GPU prices don't react instantly. A graphics card arriving in stores today may have been built using components purchased weeks or even months ago. So even if some component prices are getting better right now, retailers may still be receiving more expensive inventory. And unfortunately, Falling prices work the same way. Lower costs have to travel through the entire supply chain before you finally see cheaper GPUs on store shelves. So what should you actually do? Don't panic buy a graphics card. But if you already plan to upgrade and you find the exact GPU you want at a genuinely good price, waiting for a massive price drop could be risky. Because right now, the market is still unpredictable. So in just 1 week, we've got a major security update affecting modern PCs, a possible redesign of AMD's future Radeon architecture, and GPU prices starting to climb again. The next few months could be very interesting for PC gamers. If you want the latest AMD, Nvidia, Intel, AI, and PC hardware news without wasting your time, subscribe to DG Tech Tube. And if this video helped you understand what's happening, hit the like button. This is DG Tech Tube. I'll see you in the next one.